Have you ever found yourself scratching an itch on your legs, neck, chest, or hands, wondering why it just won't go away, no matter what you do? Maybe you've dismissed it as a harmless nuisance, chalking it up to dry skin or aging. But what if I told you that persistent itching in certain parts of your body could be your body's way of warning you about something far more serious, like circulation problems, nerve damage, or even hidden organ issues? As we get older, our bodies send us signals in subtle ways, and sometimes something as simple as an itch can be a red flag that deserves our full attention. Have you ever questioned whether that stubborn itch on your lower legs might be related to your heart health, or whether tingling in your hands could signal something deeper going on inside your body? You're not alone, and these questions matter more than you might realize. In this video, we're going to reveal the 5 key areas where itching can be more than just a skin problem, and explain what your body is trying to tell you. You'll learn how to identify which types of itching need a doctor's attention, how to prevent complications, and the essential steps you can take to protect your health as you age. Stay with us until the end, because understanding these signs could make all the difference in catching a serious health issue before it becomes a bigger problem. Your well-being starts with awareness. Don't miss out. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1. Lower legs and feet. Have you ever experienced that persistent, nagging itch in your lower legs and feet that just won't seem to go away? For many people, especially as they grow older, this uncomfortable sensation is more than just a minor annoyance. It can be a warning sign of deeper health issues. I've seen firsthand how this common problem can disrupt daily life, making even simple moments of comfort feel out of reach. It's heartbreaking when the very parts of our bodies that carry us through life start to betray us with dryness, itching, or swelling. As we age, our circulatory system often weakens, and the blood flow to our extremities, the legs and feet, slows down. This reduced circulation doesn't just affect how our skin looks or feels. It can make our skin fragile, dry, and painfully itchy. That persistent itching you feel might be a sign of peripheral artery disease, PAD, a condition where arteries in the legs become narrowed or blocked by plaque buildup. When blood struggles to reach these areas, the skin suffers, turning dry, discolored, and in some cases, developing sores or ulcers that refuse to heal. The frustration of dealing with this fragile skin, the discomfort of swelling, and the constant urge to scratch can wear down anyone's spirit. Another common culprit behind that relentless itch is diabetes, a condition affecting so many older adults today. Diabetic neuropathy, nerve damage caused by prolonged high blood sugar, can create sensations that range from tingling and numbness to intense itching in the feet and legs. Imagine feeling your skin crawling, but there's nothing visible to explain it. The skin becomes dry and cracked, especially during colder months when the air is harsh and unforgiving. Scratching might bring a fleeting relief, but it often leads to wounds and infections, making the cycle of pain and discomfort even harder to break. Living with these symptoms can feel isolating, but it's important to remember that regular checkups and honest conversations with your healthcare provider can make a real difference. Managing underlying conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol can help protect your circulation and skin health. I truly believe that with the right care, lifestyle changes, and support, it's possible to ease the discomfort and reclaim comfort in your daily life. Simple steps like gentle exercise, walking a little each day, can boost blood flow and help reduce symptoms. Compression stockings might seem like a small thing, but they can significantly reduce swelling and make moving easier. Keeping your skin moisturized and staying hydrated are acts of kindness toward your body, helping to prevent dryness and itching before they take hold. Remember, these struggles don't have to be faced alone or ignored. Listening to your body and taking proactive steps can help you maintain healthier legs and feet, letting you step forward with more confidence and less discomfort every day. 2. back of the neck. Have you ever felt that persistent, nagging itch on the back of your neck? At first, it might seem like a simple irritation, something easy to brush off or ignore. But sometimes, this seemingly minor nuisance can be a subtle warning sign of deeper health concerns, especially those linked to our nerves and spinal health, which often get overlooked until the discomfort becomes unbearable. One of the most common reasons for this kind of itching is cervical spondylosis, a fancy term for the natural wear and tear that happens to our neck spine as we grow older. It's heartbreaking to realize that the very structure that supports our head and connects our brain to the rest of our body is slowly deteriorating. The discs and joints in this delicate cervical region can break down over time, putting pressure on nerves that are essential for feeling and movement. When those nerves get irritated or pinched, they can send strange signals like itching, tingling, or numbness that feel confusing and frustrating, especially when they hit the back of the neck or nearby areas. This sensation isn't just random. It's your body's way of telling you something is wrong. The spinal discs, bones, and ligaments sometimes squeeze those nerves coming from the spinal cord, and that pressure can cause that persistent, maddening itch that just won't quit. If you're like many of us who spend long hours sitting at a desk or standing in one spot, poor posture might be making things worse. When your cervical vertebrae get misaligned because of bad posture, it's like putting extra weight on already sore nerves, resulting in itching, tingling, or even sharp pain. It's a cruel reminder of how much our daily habits can impact our health in ways we don't always notice right away. Then there's degenerative disc disease, which sounds scary but is basically when the discs between your vertebrae lose their cushioning power. Imagine the shock absorbers in a car wearing out. That's what's happening inside your neck. These discs lose height and flexibility, the spaces between your vertebrae shrink, and the nerves get pinched even more. The itching can spread, radiating from the back of your neck out to your shoulders or upper back, making simple movements uncomfortable and unsettling. Let's not forget about the skin on the back of the neck, which is delicate and vulnerable too. Clothing with tight collars, scarves, or straps can rub against it and cause irritation. For those with dry or eczema-prone skin, this can be especially challenging. The constant friction or exposure to extreme humidity or temperature swings can make the itch unbearable. Skin conditions like eczema or psoriasis don't just affect your appearance. They add another layer of discomfort, making it harder to find relief. If you notice that the itching doesn't go away, or if it's accompanied by pain, stiffness, difficulty moving your neck, or muscle weakness, please don't ignore it. These could be signs of something more serious, like nerve impingement, herniated discs, or spinal inflammation. I've seen how delaying medical care can lead to worsening symptoms and much greater challenges down the line. It's so important to get evaluated by a healthcare professional who can perform physical exams or imaging tests to pinpoint the cause. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Early diagnosis and treatment are crucial. They give you a chance to manage your spinal health proactively and avoid severe problems that could affect your quality of life. Your body is sending you signals. Listen to them, don't brush them aside. If you're struggling with persistent or worsening itching on the back of your neck, please seek professional advice without hesitation. Taking care of your spine is not just about comfort, it's about preserving your independence, your mobility, and your overall well-being. 3. Chest and upper torso. Have you ever noticed a persistent itch spreading across your chest or upper torso and wondered what it could mean? That sensation, sometimes subtle, sometimes intense, can be far more than a minor annoyance. For many of us, especially as we age, this itch carries an unsettling feeling, almost like our body is trying to tell us something important. I remember feeling that same confusion and frustration when I first experienced unexplained itching in my chest area. It's easy to brush it off as dry skin or a reaction to soap, but sometimes it's a deeper, more serious signal from within. One of the most significant and often overlooked causes of itchiness in this area relates to cardiovascular health. The heart and blood vessels work tirelessly to deliver oxygen and nutrients throughout our body, including the skin. As time passes, the heart strength may diminish, and arteries and veins may lose their natural flexibility. This means that blood doesn't circulate as smoothly as it once did. When circulation slows or becomes restricted, the skin can become dry, thin, and irritated because it's not receiving enough nourishment or hydration from the blood. This compromised blood flow frequently shows up as itching or discomfort on the chest and upper torso, areas richly supplied with blood vessels but also vulnerable to these changes. Understanding this connection between your heart and your skin sensations is vital because it underscores how interconnected our body systems truly are. Another medical condition worth considering is pruritus, a medical term for persistent, unexplained itching without any visible rash or skin lesions. This form of itching can be confusing and deeply distressing because it often seems to come from nowhere, yet it can persist for weeks or months. More importantly, pruritus can be a warning sign of systemic health problems, especially involving the liver or kidneys. Both of these organs play crucial roles in filtering toxins and waste from the bloodstream. When they aren't functioning properly, whether due to chronic disease, age-related decline, or acute issues, the accumulation of waste products can irritate nerve endings in the skin, causing relentless itching. I can't emphasize enough how emotionally taxing it can be to deal with this kind of itch, as it not only causes physical discomfort but also emotional stress, often interfering with sleep, concentration, and overall quality of life. The chest, with its thinner, more sensitive skin, is often one of the first places where this irritation becomes noticeable. Beyond internal health problems, external factors like allergies and medication side effects are common and often overlooked causes of chest and upper torso itchiness. Many seniors manage multiple health conditions and take several medications daily, some of which can cause skin reactions as a side effect. For example, drugs prescribed for heart disease, blood pressure regulation, or cholesterol control sometimes affect the skin sensitivity or cause allergic reactions, making it feel itchy or irritated. On top of this, allergies to common household or personal care products such as lotions, soaps, fragrances, or even laundry detergents can trigger allergic contact dermatitis. These allergic reactions often lead to redness, irritation, and itching localized in areas like the chest, making everyday activities uncomfortable. I remember how challenging it was to identify the exact trigger for my itching episodes. Sometimes it was a new detergent, a lotion, or even a change in diet. Patience and careful observation are key to managing these triggers. The chest is a particularly sensitive region because it covers and protects vital organs like the heart and lungs. When persistent itching occurs here, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms, it should never be ignored. Symptoms such as shortness of breath, unusual fatigue, swelling in the hands, feet, or legs, noticeable changes in skin color, such as paleness, bluish tint, or redness, or any kind of chest discomfort are all red flags that warrant immediate medical evaluation. These signs could indicate serious cardiovascular conditions, such as heart failure or peripheral artery disease, or other systemic health issues that require prompt diagnosis and treatment. Facing these symptoms can be frightening, but recognizing them early and seeking care can prevent severe complications, improve outcomes, and even save lives. If you are experiencing persistent or unexplained itching in your chest or upper torso, I urge you not to suffer in silence or simply hope it goes away. Consult your healthcare provider for a comprehensive examination. They may run blood tests to check liver and kidney function, evaluate your heart health, review your medications, and consider possible allergies or skin conditions. Treatment might involve adjusting medications, managing underlying health problems, using specialized moisturizers or medications to soothe the skin, or lifestyle changes such as improving hydration and avoiding irritants. Taking the time to listen to these signals your body is sending can feel overwhelming at times, but it is one of the most caring and empowering things you can do for yourself. Remember, persistent itching is not just a minor irritation. It's your body's way of communicating that something needs attention. Don't hesitate to reach out for help and support. With early intervention, proper care, and self-awareness, you can find relief and protect your overall health. Your body deserves that gentle care, especially as the years go by. 4. Hands and wrists. Persistent itching in the hands and wrists is not just a minor nuisance. It can be a sign that something deeper and more troubling is happening inside the body. For many older adults, this itching can feel like a constant, nagging companion, one that disrupts daily comfort and adds an extra layer of worry. It's heartbreaking to see how something as simple as an itch can steal peace of mind, especially when it points toward complex health challenges. From my observations and conversations with seniors, this symptom is often misunderstood or overlooked, yet it frequently signals underlying issues related to joints, nerves, or skin health, areas that deserve careful attention. One of the most common causes of this persistent itching in older adults is arthritis, especially osteoarthritis. This degenerative joint disease slowly chips away at the cartilage cushioning the joints, leading to pain, stiffness, and limited movement. But beyond these well-known symptoms, arthritis can also trigger inflammation around the affected joints. This inflammation doesn't just cause physical pain. It can irritate the skin, making it feel itchy, dry, and sensitive. Imagine waking up to hands that ache and wrists that feel stiff, but then being tormented by an itching sensation that you can't ignore. The urge to scratch is strong, yet scratching often offers only temporary relief and sometimes worsens the skin irritation. It's a frustrating cycle that can wear down a person's patience and spirit. Nerve issues add another dimension to this problem. Carpal tunnel syndrome is a frequent culprit, especially in older adults who have spent years doing repetitive hand movements or have underlying health conditions like diabetes. This syndrome compresses the median nerve as it passes through the wrist, leading to a range of symptoms: tingling, numbness, weakness, and sometimes an unusual itching sensation. While the tingling and numbness are more widely recognized, the itching is often an early and subtle warning sign that many people miss. Ignoring these symptoms can lead to worsening nerve damage and reduced hand function, which can severely impact everyday tasks like buttoning a shirt, cooking, or even holding a loved one's hand. That's why it's so important to take any persistent itching seriously and consider nerve involvement. Skin conditions also frequently contribute to itching in the hands and wrists. As we age, our skin naturally becomes thinner, less elastic, and more prone to dryness. This is especially true during colder months or in environments with low humidity, when dry skin can crack, peel, and itch intensely. While dry skin might sound like a simple problem, it can cause significant discomfort and sometimes lead to infections if the skin barrier breaks down. Moisturizing treatments can help, but if the itching persists despite proper hydration, it's crucial to explore other causes. Eczema is one such cause, a chronic inflammatory skin condition that can affect people of all ages but often worsens in older adults. It causes red, itchy, and sometimes painful rashes, particularly on sensitive areas like the hands and wrists. The condition can flare up unpredictably due to environmental triggers, such as exposure to harsh soaps, detergents, or allergens, or due to emotional stress. Many who suffer from eczema describe a constant battle with itching that disrupts sleep, impairs concentration, and diminishes quality of life. The temptation to scratch is overwhelming, but scratching only intensifies the inflammation, thickens the skin, and can lead to scarring. Managing eczema requires patience, gentle skin care, and often medical intervention to break the cycle. Allergic reactions are another important factor to consider. It's surprisingly common for older adults to develop sensitivities to soaps, lotions, or even medications that once seemed harmless. These allergies can manifest as itching, redness, swelling, and sometimes hives on the hands and wrists. Because many people use multiple personal care products and medications daily, identifying the specific allergen can be challenging but vital. Keeping a careful record of new products introduced and any changes in symptoms can be a helpful tool for doctors to pinpoint triggers and provide relief. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Nutrition plays a surprisingly large role in skin and nerve health as well. Deficiencies in essential nutrients, particularly omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin E, can leave the skin dry, fragile, and more prone to irritation and itching. Omega-3s are known for their anti-inflammatory properties, supporting healthy skin cell membranes and nerve function, while vitamin E acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting skin from damage. From personal experience and nutritional science, I can say that maintaining a balanced diet rich in these nutrients, along with proper hydration, often improves skin texture and reduces itching. It's a reminder that what we eat profoundly influences how our skin feels and functions. If you or someone you love experiences persistent itching in the hands and wrists accompanied by swelling, weakness, numbness, or intense pain, it's crucial to seek medical advice promptly. These signs may indicate more serious conditions such as advanced arthritis, autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis or lupus, or nerve compression syndromes requiring intervention. Healthcare providers may order blood tests to check for inflammation or autoimmune markers, imaging studies like X-rays or MRIs to assess joint damage, or nerve conduction studies to evaluate nerve function. Early diagnosis is the key to managing symptoms effectively and preventing irreversible damage. Above all, don't underestimate the importance of listening to your body. Persistent itching may seem minor at first, but it's your body's way of signaling distress. By addressing these symptoms early with the right care, whether that's medication, lifestyle adjustments, dietary improvements, or skin treatments, you can protect your hands and wrists, maintain your independence, and preserve your quality of life. Our hands are the instruments through which we touch the world and connect with others. Treat them with the care, kindness, and respect they deserve. 5. Lower back and hip region. Have you ever noticed an irritating itch around your lower back or hips that just won't seem to go away? It might seem like a small discomfort at first, something easy to dismiss. But especially as we grow older, persistent itching in these areas can be a silent cry from your body, signaling underlying health problems that shouldn't be ignored. From personal experience and what I've witnessed in loved ones, I know how easy it is to overlook these subtle signs, yet how critical it is to pay attention. Ignoring such symptoms can mean missing an opportunity for early treatment and relief. One of the most serious underlying causes is kidney dysfunction. The kidneys play a vital role in keeping our bodies healthy. They carefully balance fluids, filter waste products from the blood, and flush out harmful toxins. When the kidneys begin to fail, whether due to chronic conditions like kidney disease or acute issues like kidney injury, these toxins accumulate in the bloodstream. This toxic buildup, called uremia, often leads to intense itching, medically known as pruritus, which typically targets areas such as the lower back, hips, and other regions. The relentless itch can be unbearable, interrupting sleep and daily life. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, unable to find relief no matter how much you scratch or try soothing creams. This is not just physical discomfort. It can lead to frustration, anxiety, and even depression as quality of life deteriorates. But kidney issues are only one piece of the puzzle. Nerve-related problems also frequently cause itching in the lower back and hips. Conditions like sciatica, herniated discs, or spinal stenosis involve compression or irritation of the nerves running through the lower spine. Sciatica, for example, is well known for sharp, shooting pain that radiates from the lower back down the leg, but it can also produce tingling, numbness, and a creeping itchiness. These sensations can be confusing and distressing, sometimes feeling like a phantom itch you can't quite reach. Spinal stenosis, which narrows the spinal canal, places pressure on the spinal cord and nerves, triggering similar uncomfortable symptoms. Then there's diabetic neuropathy, a form of nerve damage common among people with poorly controlled diabetes. It manifests as burning, tingling, numbness, and itching sensations, particularly in the legs and hips. Living with such nerve pain and itching can be exhausting, affecting mood, sleep, and mobility. It's a harsh reminder that managing blood sugar and overall health is crucial for nerve protection. Skin conditions also deserve attention as common causes of persistent itching in these areas. Eczema, for instance, is a chronic inflammatory skin condition that causes dryness, redness, and severe itching. It often flares up due to triggers like dry weather, harsh detergents, stress, or allergies. When eczema strikes the lower back or hips, The skin becomes irritated and inflamed, making simple movements uncomfortable. Psoriasis, another autoimmune skin disorder, causes thick, scaly, red patches that itch and sometimes crack or bleed. The psychological impact of these visible skin issues can be profound, leading to embarrassment or social withdrawal. Then there are fungal infections like athlete's foot or ringworm, which thrive in warm, moist environments, such as the folds of skin around the hips and lower back, especially in individuals with limited mobility or who sweat excessively. These infections cause persistent itching, redness, and discomfort. Unfortunately, they are often overlooked or misdiagnosed, allowing them to worsen over time. Given all these possible causes, it's essential to take persistent itching seriously. If you notice that itching in your lower back or hip region is ongoing, worsening, or accompanied by other symptoms like pain, numbness, or skin changes, please seek medical evaluation promptly. It might feel intimidating to discuss such symptoms, but your healthcare provider can help identify the root cause. This often begins with blood and urine tests to assess kidney function, and if nerve problems are suspected, imaging tests such as MRI or CT scans may be ordered. For skin-related concerns, a physical examination or skin biopsy/culture can help pinpoint infections or inflammatory conditions. Early diagnosis leads to better treatment outcomes, relief from uncomfortable symptoms, and prevention of further complications. Beyond medical treatment, it's important to listen to your body and care for yourself gently. Persistent itching can affect your sleep, mood, and emotional well-being, so managing stress, staying hydrated, maintaining good skin hygiene, and following your doctor's advice are key steps in the healing process. Remember, you don't have to endure the discomfort alone. Reach out for support from family, friends, or support groups who understand the challenges of living with chronic itching or underlying health conditions. Ultimately, persistent itching in the lower back and hips is a signal, a message from your body asking for help. Don't ignore it. Taking action can protect your health, restore comfort, and improve your quality of life. You deserve to live without the distraction of constant irritation. Trust yourself, seek care, and embrace the healing journey with hope and patience. Thank you so much for watching and taking the time to learn about the important signs your body may be giving you, especially when it comes to persistent itching in the lower back and hip areas. We've covered a lot today, from kidney health and nerve issues to skin conditions that many people don't realize can cause discomfort and impact their quality of life. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What is one new thing you've learned from this video that you plan to apply in your own life? Maybe it's paying closer attention to those subtle symptoms or deciding to talk to your doctor about unexplained itching. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience could help others who are watching too. If this video has been helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support means the world and helps us keep creating content that matters to you. Remember, your health is worth listening to. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.